we should be so lucky if we have found ourselves to aim at something meaningful in this existence and take the cost of that meaningfulness and the pain and struggle that comes with it and the defeat and disappointment and the failures that come with it. We should be so lucky to experience such a thing and to walk through and discover the imperfections of the things that we like to aim at, whether that be physical, whether that be mental, emotional. We have allowed ourselves to feel these deeper feelings, these disappointing feelings that we often run away from, that we want to hide. The scars it leaves behind, the blemishes that people can see, the mistakes that we can see, that everyone else can see. We are so lucky if we have found something in this existence that has caused us to submit to that, commit to these things. We are so fortunate to have had that in this life. And a lot of us, many of us, have had times where we run from that. We don't want to show our mistakes. We don't want to show our scars. We don't want to have that on display. And it's unfortunate because there's so much journey and wisdom and experience in that. And yet we try to run from it. We try to hide from it. And you need to feel that disappointment. It is a necessary evil and virtue if you want to dig at something, if you want to discover something. And in this industry, we do such a poor job of that. We are only supposed to show you the pristine, the perfection, no blemishes, no mistakes. And if I show you a mistake, if it's a lift, or if it's a demonstration, if it's a demonstration of something in martial arts or in the combat sport world, I better follow it up with the correct way to do it. I better follow it up with some montage that has a bunch of mistakes, and in the end, you see the end result. And this strive for perfection is so empty, it's so worthless, because you miss out on discovery. You miss out on digging and finding things out about yourself, and finding out like what you truly care about, and what you are able to develop, what you're able to callous about the things that are meaningful in this world and the things that you have decided to take on. You are so lucky to have something that caused you such pain and such struggle. If it's physical, if it's something you're trying to pursue here in the gym, outside the gym, you are so lucky if you have something that's caused you such pain because you have submitted a lot of your energy and yourself to it. Because what a lot of people have in this existence is they don't have aim at anything. They don't feel that pain. They don't feel that struggle. Too scared to submit and commit to that, to understand that I'm going to commit a lot of my time and energy in something, and it may not go well. Lucky you. Lucky you for it not to go well, and for you to find out what the next step and what's the next move, to dig, to shoot at perfection, and to have how we do it here. And this is what it looks like. What worthlessness, what meaninglessness that is. Because now you see the end and you skip the steps of discovery. You skip the steps of discovery, of digging and figuring, finding things out. Like that's where the gold is, man. And we skip these fractured parts of ourselves and the scars that we have and we carry with us. And we don't want to show those off for fear of opinion. What a waste of time, people's opinions, people's comments. What a waste of this precious time. The beauty in showing your fractures and your breaks. The art, kintsugi, the art making, the pottery where it breaks and it fractures. They seal it back together with gold, and the fractures and the spots that was breaking was stronger than you left it. And you hope that people understand these things, that it's a necessary part, a component of being great at something. They're trying to be great at something. And it doesn't need to be something so visible. It can be internal. And to have that freedom, to have that choice, like that's what comes with freedom. It's like you get all of it. You get the good, but you also get the horrible. You get the awfulness with it. And you get the choice to choose. And the fact that you get a choice to choose in something that you care about that's not going well, that you care about it isn't going because you're trying to figure it out, and you can choose to have something better. You can choose to relieve yourself of this pain, and you choose this instead. You choose isolation instead of crowds. You choose being unknown instead of being known. You choose these awful attempts and these things because there's something that's inside of you that you care about deeply, and as you aim at it, you're willing to make your mistakes at it. Big mistakes. And I mean mistakes where you knew what you were shooting at would be true. You knew the attempt you was making at how you felt about it. You knew you was right. And to have that just blow up in your face and be wrong, you were so lucky to have that happen. Yeah, it's painful. Yeah, it's awful. That's how you know you're alive in this mess. The anxiety of it, the disappointment of it all. That's how you know you've struck something. You feel those things. And so many people don't. And I've witnessed people take bad losses here, publicly, visibly, in front of people. So you not know to what end that does to a person, to have it happen in front of their friends, their families, their enemies, people who don't like them. But for me, it's like, oh my God, how lucky they are. How lucky they have found something that they can put their teeth into, they can take a bite out of. They took a chance at life. They took a chance to taste in something. And sometimes it tastes bitter than before it tastes sweet. And sometimes it's vice versa. Sometimes you get the sweet and then you get the bitter on the back. And so lucky to experience such range of emotion, of disappointment and struggle and suffering, and something to aim at. And it could be something as simple as a push-up, as running, as biking, as thinking. It's thinking as you arrived at something better. I'm so lucky that we have had this gym. I'm so lucky. I can talk. Don't even get me started on the mistakes that we've made. I'll talk your ear off about the mistakes. I'm so happy that we have made these mistakes and submitted money and our time and our energy and our effort and our family and our weekends and our days and our nights and our evenings to something and have it be wrong. We are so lucky to have committed to something that we care so deeply about that we're willing to make the mistake, make it visible, speak on it visibly, speak on it publicly, have you watch it, have you view it, and be happy about it. There's things on our page, our social media page, you scroll down that we don't agree with anymore. And I'm happy it's there. We're not removing. That's the path. That's the journey. You show the cracks. You show the fractures. How lucky you are to know such struggle and suffering towards something you give a damn about. What fulfillment you feel in this journey. Because you try to achieve this. You try to achieve this. You try to seek and find this. You can't get this unless you've been here. Unless you've been like, oh my God, what have I done? Mistakes I've made. Did they see it? Did I see it? Did I feel I thought I was right? You have to have this. This has to be there. That's how you grow. That's how you prosper. That's how you progress. That's how you dig. That's how you go after discovering not perfection. Perfection, what worthlessness, what insecurity, what meaningless, how weak we are, especially in this industry, to tell people to strive for this perfection, no blemishes, all filters. Don't want to show the scrapes and scratches. And I don't mean that physically. I mean that emotionally. I mean that mentally. I mean that metaphorically, not wanting to show those things. How dare you? How dare you give up such prize, such gifts in this world to try to achieve such a thing and minimize it and try to strive for something that is so empty as perfection? Because once you get to the top, what's there? What do you go there now? Unless you plan on dying, what's next? Try to find discovery, and you are so lucky if you can find that discovery in the pain and struggle, and it's so painful and so struggling because you care so deeply about it. You've submitted so much of yourself and sacrificed so much of your friends, your family, your time, your energy, your worth, and you've given so much to it. You are so goddamn lucky to have such a thing. And it is criminal to hide that from you. It is a lie, and it is cheap to tell you to not strive for such struggle and such suffering in the things you care so deeply about, that you give a damn about. It's so empty, and it's so irresponsible to tell you not to strive to something so wonderful, so great, that you're willing to make catastrophic mistakes at and fear that catastrophe and be willing to grow from it and deal with the pain by yourself with the people you love and be able to have that to be able to harness that, to be able to see and feel that. You were the luckiest person in the world.